everyone, my name is Milla, and today I'm really excited because we're going to be reviewing Fallen Angel by David Lamore. But yes, first off I want to say I was sent an e-copy of this book, but all the things I say in this video are my own unique and honest opinions. I gave this book 3.5 stars out of 5 on Goodreads. The issue that I had with this book was not with the writing and it was not with the plot. The plot was highly intriguing, and the writing and the flow of the book was very well done, along with the pacing of this book. My issue, however, is with the characters. When her parents die, Evelyn is forced to leave her home in New York City and move in with her aunt and uncle in a small town in Montana. She is forced to leave everything that she knows and loves behind and is struggling to adjust to this new lifestyle, dealing with the trauma of her parents' death and her hostile feelings towards her aunt and uncle who dragged her away from her home, everything that she's known and loved, and into this small town in Montana. But all of a sudden, her life takes an unexpected turn for the worse, and she is forced to face a more pressing issue, one that can ultimately lead to her death. And this issue is between angels and demons. But yes, I highly enjoyed this book, and I was pleasantly surprised with where the plot was headed. I wasn't really sure where it was going when I started out reading this book, but it definitely took a turn that I was not expecting, and I found that to be really interesting. And because of that, I found this book to be really suspenseful. I don't really want to say more than that because I think it's best going into this book not really knowing what to expect. That's how I went into this, and because of that, I just found this book so much more suspenseful and so much more creepy, and I was kept on the edge of my seat for a majority of the book. Like, the pacing of it was done really well. I found the writing to be very well done, especially for a debut author. It was always very vivid, and despite being invested in the plot and being intrigued by the writing, however, I wasn't really connected with the characters, especially the protagonist, Evelyn. I just felt that she was constantly relying on others to do things for her, and didn't like how she was running back and forth between the two main love interests, and also she was constantly reluctant to face the issues at hand, and I just didn't enjoy that. Like, I understand that it's part of her character growth because obviously she has to overcome that for the end of the book and deal with all the chaos that's unrailing around her, but I don't know, I just found it really off-putting, and because of that I couldn't connect with her. I didn't really care about Evelyn in this book. However, there were two characters that I did like in this book, and they were two of the side characters, Brooke and Brandon. The two of them were so lighthearted and funny and devoted to being her friend and sticking by her side, and they gave this book a more lighthearted and humorous tone, which I really enjoyed, and I think was definitely necessary in this book, especially when it's dealing with such dark things. And I think maybe that contributed to the pacing of this book. It kind of kept it lighter in moments where Evelyn was in a really dark place, because a lot of times with darker books, they can kind of drag on and be slow, but I didn't find this book that way at all. And I really like that about these characters. And because I like them so much, I almost wish that we got to see more of them in this book. Obviously, they're not the main character, so they're kind of pushed to the side. But then again, this is only the first book, so I'm sure we're gonna see more of them in the next book. But yes, I highly enjoyed this. And if you guys are looking for a quick read, enjoy reading about angels and demons, or like paranormal romance, then I think that you guys would really enjoy this book too. But yes, thank you guys so much for watching. Those are all my thoughts and opinions on Fallen Angel by David Lamore. If you guys have read this book, let me know in the comments down below. What did you think of it? I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Milla, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!